you very much for being with us. Obviously, it's a horrible day for your state, for the country, and I appreciate you taking the time with us. You know, as we're all digesting this through the day, though, news keeps changing with what it is we know, what we don't know. But one thing you've done is declared essentially a state of emergency. Can you tell us what that does for you, what it allows when it comes to response and even recovery, and your initial thoughts you want to share with the nation in the midst of this?
Yeah, I think first and foremost, we want to remember that there are families mourning out there. There are victims still fighting for their lives in hospitals in New Orleans. We've got two brave police officers, one that I believe is going to be released tonight and one that hopefully will be released tomorrow. Those two officers not only put their life on the line, but certainly helped to eliminate and ensured the elimination of the threat, which could have been a lot worse. Today, we did sign an emergency declaration that helps us bring additional federal, state, and local resources into the city. Tonight, General Freelou brought an entire company of military police officers to aid our Louisiana State Police and the FBI in securing the city. That's 100 military police officers that will be on the ground, in addition to sheriffs around the state who have offered deputies to come into the city to help us further secure the city so we can put the Sugar Bowl on tomorrow.
Yes, now that is something people originally thought you could do it tonight, but clearly with the word that there perhaps were accomplices and unexploded or unfound IEDs, but now some reports indicating that the people they thought were accomplices were not. Can you tell us anything more about what you and your state law enforcement knows about the security, if there are more people being sought, if that was a mistake earlier on when it comes to looking for others who were involved?
Well, you know, Tammy, it is an ongoing investigation. I know that people are desperately trying to get answers. I try not to offer speculation. It's counterproductive to these types of investigations. I will tell you that I've been speaking on an hourly basis with the FBI, not only here in New Orleans, but in Washington, D.C. as well. They have been pouring resources into the city as we speak. More resources will be coming throughout the night and into the morning. Those resources are twofold. One, to continue and complete this investigation as quickly as we can and get the public the answers that they're looking for. And two, to again secure the city as we put on a Sugar Bowl and Notre Dame and Georgia play at 3 o'clock tomorrow.
Now, can you tell me what new security measures are you implementing for the Sugar Bowl that weren't already being planned? We know that there was an issue with blockades for Bourbon Street. It's a lot of cameras there at Bourbon Street. I know that's going to help you. But that was an issue when you were repairing some and we're getting the area ready for other, perhaps more permanent security efforts. So what are you doing that was not originally planned for the Sugar Bowl?
Well, I'd rather not get into specific details, but what I will tell you is that we're looking at increasing the footprint, certainly expanding the road closures throughout the day tomorrow. Look, I think it's important to remember that the only way to really protect people from evil is to crush it. And the one person who knows how to do that is the incoming President Donald Trump. And I believe that his nominee, Kristi Noem, understands that as well. I look forward to Inauguration Day so that we put in place policies where we're putting handcuffs on the bad guys instead of our law enforcement. So again, look, I think that I feel very good about the direction that this investigation is going. I appreciate the FBI and the resources that they're sending us. And we feel confident that we can put the game on tomorrow and get the city back up and running.
Well, the nation is praying for you, for the people of New Orleans, people of Louisiana, and what you've touched on is that leadership makes the difference, that Americans look to leadership. We've already seen it from President Trump. And yes, 19 days before we have this change. Governor Landry, good luck, and thank you very much for informing us here tonight. And again, prayers